Guys, the internet is a trip, right? Like, we spend all day on it, but how much do we really know about what goes on behind the scenes? It's like this whole other world full of secrets and mysteries, and some of them are seriously creepy. We're talking about codes that would make your head spin, videos that seem to come from another planet, and creatures that haunt your dreams. Buckle up, subscribers, because today we're diving headfirst into the deep end of the internet's unsolved mysteries. From hidden codes that baffle the brightest minds to bizarre videos that seem to defy explanation, the internet has become a breeding ground for mysteries that remain unsolved to this day. Welcome to our dive into the most chilling enigmas of the digital age. Okay, picture this, it's 2012, right? You're scrolling through the internet, probably on some weird forum, let's be real, and you see this post. But it's not just any post, it's like something out of a movie. It's got this image, super cryptic, with a cicada on it. That's Cicada 3301, and no one knows who they are, what they want, or why they do what they do. So this image, right, it's not just some random picture, it's a puzzle, a really hard puzzle. People started trying to crack the code, and let me tell you, these weren't your average internet trolls. We're talking like cryptography experts, mathematicians, tech geniuses, you name it. And they were all stumped. But then, things got even weirder. The clues started leading people to real-world locations. I'm talking posters on telephone poles in different countries, QR codes hidden in plain sight, even coordinates to physical locations. People were flying all over the world following these clues, hoping to find... What? That's the thing, no one knew. Some people thought it was a secret society looking for new recruits. Others thought it was a government agency testing their skills. And then there were those who thought it was aliens, but that's a given with any mystery, right? The craziest part, Cicada 3301 just disappeared. They popped up a few more times with new puzzles, but then, poof, gone. No answers, no explanations, nothing. Alright, so Cicada 3301 was all about cryptic messages and puzzles, right? But then there's Webdriver Torso, which is like the internet just puked up a bunch of weirdness and no one knows what it means. We're talking thousands, and I mean thousands, of these short videos on YouTube. And they were all the same, just colored blocks moving around and these weird beeping sounds. It was like watching a screensaver from hell. People started freaking out, obviously. Theories were flying around faster than a squirrel on Red Bull. Some people thought it was some kind of secret code, maybe spies communicating with each other. Others thought it was aliens trying to contact us, which, fair. Then there was the whole number station thing, those creepy radio stations that just broadcast strings of numbers? People thought Webdriver Torso was doing the same thing, just with colors and sounds instead of numbers. But the creepiest theory? That Webdriver Torso was some kind of artificial intelligence learning how to communicate with us through these weird videos. Like, what if it was just testing us, seeing how we would react? The thing is, no one ever figured out who was behind Webdriver Torso, or what those videos meant. Google finally came out and said it was just them, testing some stuff, but come on. That's what they want you to think. It's the perfect cover-up. Chapter 3, Slenderman, from Photoshop to True Crime. Okay, so Cicada and Webdriver Torso are creepy, but they're also kind of abstract, Slenderman, on the other hand, that's some real-life nightmare fuel. He's like the boogeyman of the internet, but a million times creepier. I'm sure you guys have seen the pictures. Tall, thin, faceless guy in a suit. He's always lurking in the background, just out of sight, like he's watching you. And the stories, oh my god, the stories. He's said to stalk children, drive people insane, and even kidnap them to some unknown dimension. But here's the thing, Slenderman wasn't always this internet urban legend. He started as a joke, a creepypasta that someone made up on a forum. But then, something crazy happened. The story went viral and people started adding their own details, their own encounters, their own twists on the myth. It was like the internet itself was writing the Slenderman story, and then, things took a dark turn. Remember that case a few years back, where those two girls stabbed their friend because they thought Slenderman told them to? That's when it became real, when the line between fiction and reality blurred. It just goes to show you the power of the internet, It can create monsters, both real and imagined. And sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. Chapter 4. Why do we love a good mystery? So, we've talked about some seriously creepy stuff today. Cicada 3301, Webdriver torso, Slenderman, they baffle and terrify us. But why are we so drawn to these unsolved mysteries? The internet is like a giant, unexplored frontier, full of secrets and hidden corners. Mysteries like Cicada remind us we don't have all the answers. It's terrifying, but also exciting, like being part of a giant mystery novel. Plus, we love being scared. It's an adrenaline high. And what's scarier than something real we can't explain? It's like watching a horror movie, but we're in it. So next time you find something weird online, something that makes your hair stand up, remember, you're not alone. We're all in this together. The internet is a wild place, guys. It's full of wonders and horrors, and sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. But that's what makes it so fascinating, right? The mysteries, the unanswered questions, the things that go bump in the night, they're all part of what makes the internet so addictive. So, the next time you're online, keep your eyes peeled. You never know what you might find lurking in the shadows. The internet is full of secrets, waiting for someone brave or curious enough to uncover them. Are you next? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the unknown.